We a bit late. I know. I know. I know we late. It's okay. It's been a weird day today. It's been a weird day today. We're just gonna get started. We're just gonna get started. Phoenix Wright. Hello everyone. Welcome. I don't know if Penguin's gonna be in the right place. We should probably open up the... Oh. Yes. Hold on. Let's turn on these... Group... Where is it? Yes, check on the radio. Is the radio not working? Hello? Hello? You won the Deluxe Cup! Wait, like in-game or like the tournament that's being run? Also, what's up, Penguin? How are you? Welcome back. Why is it not working? Oh, it doesn't have an audio source. Does that? Oh, that's better. Okay. Lit. I'm gonna let's check this on up here. Let's put the radio there. Well, actually no, because if we're gonna read text, let's do that. And then let's check Penguin the radio. Do we even keep the radio on? Whatever. We'll check the radio on Penguin as well. Fuck it. My heart could not take the 5 matches on the last day today. Damn. You won though, that's really good. Let's see, is that loud enough? That seems loud enough. Who'd you fight with? Who'd you send to the realm? Gasp, gasp. Damn it, why me? Oh, fuck. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I should change his voice. The finals was so high. It was 2 arrowheads facing off. Damn. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court, defendant, lobby number 2. Hell yeah. Big win though. Big win. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Yeah, what's up, Aldwin? It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor? My life is peaked, it's all downhill from here. No, Penguin, you have more tournaments to fight, more tournaments to get through. It's only just begun. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yep. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair, oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die? Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Time of death. 7:31. July 31, 4 to 5 p.m. Loss of blood due to blunt force trauma. We got 3 people: Maya, Chief Attorney, Fade Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who's been my friend since grade school, and his girlfriend, the victim in the case of Model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. God, this is actually going to be like actual gameplay and some sort of voice acting. Who knows when the voice acting is going to drop off. I thought I wasn't even going to do it, but then I guess here I am doing it already. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and I cannot read. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to, clear his name. And that's what I'm gonna do. Hold it! August 3, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What's up, Fangs? It's lawyer time, boy. How are you, sir? I hear it's going to rain on Sunday. And it's going to be hella windy, so that's perfect time for our throws practice, I would say. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Well, okay, so they said, like, potentially, well, there's a storm coming, and that the rain might come in, maybe on Monday, but it's probably going to be fucking windy on Sunday. Even with no rain, the wind's going to destroy us. Thank you, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Oh well, I'll bring my football to throw instead. You can, if you want. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records, which you can just toggle over if you really want to. Just press the R button and check it out anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh, cool, we can do it on anything. Sydney Stone. Right? Yes. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt force trauma. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It is found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of a Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in the court. Use the R button to check it out. Can I not click into it? I can't. Okay. Maybe we get something after for that. Back. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. He's got a nice jacket. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Antony, not Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from the overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I wouldn't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. 7:31, 4:05 p.m. What time did she come in? Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Why is it flashing? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh god. He went. What do I do? We'll have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth? Yeah, I was there. I went. But yeah, we gotta tell him the truth. It's the court. We're not trying to falsify evidence. I thought Phoenix would be more confident. Didn't the Chronicles guy is the same with him? Yeah. Well, I mean, this was the first Phoenix Wright I ever played, so I've only assumed that he was just a dude trying to get on his feet. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Spoiled you on that? It's not really a spoiler. It's not a spoiler, but I appreciate. I'm also not mad because I appreciate you like feeling sorry about it. So we'll just be careful for next time. Well, that simplifies the matters. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body, and we're not prosecuting him first? Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the courtroom. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Frank Sawit, to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Did you ever play a Monster Hunter game? I have not. Well, actually, not seriously. I played the one on the PSP for a little bit. Didn't really understand what was happening, so I kind of just like jumped around with it as much as I could. And then, let's see, did I play the Wii one? Was there a Wii one that my brother got? I don't think I played that. Yeah, the only one I played is the PSP one. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. How do you know she was dead? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Well, she died between 4 to 5. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yeah, you can! Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your per usual. What? We're probably gonna see that word a lot. An action reading, examining something. Perusal. Fuck, I know that word. I'm being a dumb. Sorry for your perusal. The electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime, which makes sense. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, like in basketball? Right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Like my brain, when I did like the what do you call it? I haven't done a visual novel type game in a long time. So having to reread everything is really messing with me. So I'm gonna have to like get back into the groove of doing this, especially when you're thinking of voices and stuff. Like buddy, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I first saw the man fleeing her apartment. That's fine. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. It's fine. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. That's fine too. I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Well, I wouldn't mind able to go inside. Call the police. I want to put these two together, but I know it's the time, right? Wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Time exactly was 1 p.m. The victim died from 4 to 5. Just saying. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Yeah, first objection. We got the first one. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Damn, he slammed that table. Yeah, Peachy, he fucking went for it. Also, Happy New Year, Peachy. It's nice to see you. How are you? I hope your New Year has been fine. Hopefully the first 13 days of the year has been okay. I just checked my phone. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? He really looks pissed. Time of discovery. Oh, okay. If that's gonna be there... Sorry, I'm just trying to think of like a good place we can put Penguin. Let's check him here. Sorry, fam. Let's make this like a decent looking thing that we can perform. Cool. Easy. When you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Happy New Year, paper. And sadly, no, it's been a shit start. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, dude. Well, see, this is not good because I can throw in another like keep positive inspirational thing because I've been through it before. It was I can laugh about it now because everyone's fine and nobody got extremely hurt. I feel like everyone's recovered from it since, but on our New Year, we had a New Year trip a couple years ago, and January 1st was the day we went back to where we lived because we went out of town. We got into 2 car accidents. 2 car accidents, one like pretty far away from where we lived and the other one just on the bridge before we got back, which like the bridge to us is maybe 15 minutes before we got home. So it's crazy. What the fuck are you doing here, paper? You, paper, yes, I came here. You streamed so early. Yeah, well, I mean, it is the summertime. Also, what's up, Grovey? How are you? Welcome back. Happy New Year. We're playing law. Before I lose my track of what I'm trying to remember. Time to tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, 2 car accidents. My friend got into the worst one. Her car was totaled. She's safe now. I was very worried. We were all very worried because I think she might have gotten a concussion. I think she did get a concussion. And the other one was a minor one, but the car behind us weren't so lucky. The people were fine though, which was cool. 10 out of 10 start to the new year. We should do tarot because I'm scared of something. Well, you have channel points, right? We can draw you a card, 1 tarot card, or we could draw you a, whatchamacallit, an oracle if you want. Or if you want, I'm still doing like personal readings if you want to purchase one. Just let me know. DM me or something. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. There's an option. Damn. Yeah, so I'm kind of straying away from tarot. It's going to take me a while to get back to it fully. Had some pretty rough experiences with it recently. Time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? What does pressing do? Are you sure it was a television, not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been the radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. But something seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. Electricity from noon to 6 p.m. I said new stuff on New Year, which is weird. New stuff? Like good stuff? Or new stuff, good stuff, but you're worried about stuff? Hold it. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. You know me, how I treat girls around me. I go away. Yes, you're very much not a person that likes them, but are attracted to them. Actually, no, that last statement wasn't correct. I don't think you've ever said if you were ever attracted to them. I've always understood that you have a strong mistrust for them. Hey, well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. Lamau, was that a toupee? I'm pretty sure it was. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Please? That was not a good delivery. Witness testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, and the murder weapon the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Well, it seems we got someone that just pushes forward no matter what I do. I made myself a total perv and other things she can see through the lies. So New Year, knew something, not a GF for sure, but it's not too far from that. Are you worried about it? How are you feeling about it? Do you want to, if you don't want to pursue it, she should just take no for an answer, but it kind of, your impression of asking the tarot makes me feel like you're trying to figure out how you actually feel about it. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay. There's a table clock. Well, I don't need to do anything. She's a freaking alpha. She knows everything. Okay, I'm pulling as a card. I'll go. Okay. Let's pull you a card. So, what was your question about specifically? Because that could probably help answer it. Or if we have like a legit, not like a legit thing, but you know what I mean? Like if we have a question, we can kind of see what the tarot is trying to say. Let me just swap scenes for a second. Cool. I'm just more worried and untrustful. Okay, so let's just see what the card has to say. Let's go general on it. And I guess we can go with how do you feel about it? What can we say about it? So there is the star card. The star card is your card that we've picked up for this. Usually the star card can be seen in multiple ways. So the ways that you can see the star card, The delay on the video might be a bit thing as well because there's a delay on the mic. But the star card generally likes to talk about. Let me just read it directly from the thing so you can see it. So in the upright, it talks about loss, theft, privation, abandonment, although another reading suggests hope and a bright prospects in the future, right? So generally with the star, it's nighttime. You can see the, it's dark. There's no really seeing what's going to happen. So people like to see that as a negative aspect of thievery and theft and mistrust and not really sure what's happening. However, there is just a reminder that the star is also about the balance with the way that she's pouring the water, or the water's coming through from her jug and into the land as well. And she has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the earth, just like the Temperance card where it's all balanced, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth, showing that there's 2 ways to see it. And the other way to see it is the star as the symbol of hope, the symbol of love, the symbol of hope, and the symbol of the future, right? You look at your star, you look at the dreams, things that you want to achieve, things that may be good for you. These are all things that can play together. It's just now your decision on how you want to see it. Because both ways can be correct, right? You can continue your mistrust. You can continue how you don't see that women are going to be good for you or that they're ever going to trust you. But you could also see this opportunity as the person that might make that dream come true, someone who actually is going to be good for you and someone that's actually going to want to help you, right? So it does describe what's really happening in your head, is that you are wanting to see, you're not really wanting to pick a side, is what I'm understanding from this, because it looks like you call her an alpha, she's pushing forward, all of the negative blockages that you're putting on her, she's kind of moving past and still sticking with you to show that she's actually putting in the work for it. So this could just be a card to tell you just to go and see what happens, right? You could mistrust it, you can still put your blockages in front of you, but what's the hurt in not trying? And this is tarot, this is projection. This is my projection of what I think is happening in your situation and what might be happening. You can take it as you will, especially with the way that the star card works. And hopefully we can get you to a place that is kind of like trusting and okay with it. And hopefully it works out, right? Like what? You're going to expect me to sit here and tell you, hey, I hope it doesn't work out. No, I hope it works out for you. I hope that you can kind of see where it is going and that you give her a chance. And hopefully she proves herself right, or like, I guess, worthy of yourself. Blockages are worthless. I'm just kind of scared. That's okay to be scared. It's okay to be scared. I know how you feel about women and the situations you've had in the past. Or at least the general description of what you've given me in the past. So, it's okay. Just try and, as much as you can, just try and just let things happen and see where things go. Don't try to push things one way or the other. And let her be the one to prove herself to you, especially with how you work in life. Okay. Where was we when it comes to this? That must have been what I saw. We can hold it to everything, right? I'm so surprised she didn't give up. It could be a good sign. That's a positive, right? Someone who's not giving up on you, especially when you're trying being a thing. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story. Now find the contradiction. I saw it. I don't want to contradict that. Wasn't there. A table clock. Was there a table clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. The murder weapon? The table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of the testimony? Something's fishy here. How would you have seen the murder weapon? So I'm just trying to find the statement that I'm putting this on, right? I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes. The murder weapon the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. That couldn't have been what you saw. Wait just a moment. He looks shifty as fuck. Yeah, he does. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how's it supposed to be a clock? What? You, with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I'm Phoenix Wright, defendant. Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I still do. It'll tell us the actual time. I'm going to say yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have had known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court? Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean I saw. Yeah! Hell yeah! Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death. The toupee, baby. Touche on the toupee. I don't know if that's what they meant. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think of it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Ooh. So if we get this wrong... Oh, it's our life bar. On the top left is our life bar. Which you can't see because of Penguin. Maddie command, this is new for me. There are no real red flags or anything. That's what's bothering me the most. Like, okay, you want this from me, fine. Or is that what there's nothing selfish or anything that's just weird? Well, not... I mean, a relationship doesn't have to be selfish. Like, things don't start off... Things... It's possible to just want to give someone love. Even if it's not returned, like... The selfishness could just be them liking it. None of this is crap in my life, so I'm confused right now. Well, again... right? It's your call legitimately if you want to either back away from something that makes you uncomfortable or pursue this thing that isn't being seen as like a red flag to yourself. I guess we can do the clock's batteries. Yeah, because if they took out the batteries, then it should show the time of murder. All you have to do is examine the batteries. The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly do you mean, Mr. Wright? That the clock was working fine. Yes, and? I'm sorry, I think I got confused back with all the testimonies. Mr. Wright, I expect more from a lawyer in this court, even if it is your first day. I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Try to think things more carefully. I guess we just have to sound the clock. Yes, Your Honor, as I was saying... Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. That's really cute. Well, he is a thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. What is he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Sowit. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Yeah? I mean, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I guess we're gonna say yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? For example, I didn't experience actual thingy like someone caring or being interested to point to see past covers or lies. ID came in, but this is just, it was damage. Probably. Yeah, the clock was probably damaged. Or like the batteries didn't work or was replaced. Of course, there's a piece of evidence the court can't submit a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence. Oh, her passport. So obviously the attorney badge, no evidence. More Jacques O'Toole. Can you tell this judge that I think he's cute? Dude, can do. Can do. Passport. Right? That's the only thing I can think of. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. I'm Davi, by the way, changed my nick. Yeah, I saw the Jack and I was like, I was kind of scared to ask if it was Davi Jack. What's up? I'll just call you Jack from here then. It's probably easier. That's why you heard the time and second the dead department was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? God damn it. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Sorry, if you're chill with it, I can call you something else if you'd like. There's no stress to me. Order, I say. So we killed our witness. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say that I'm impressed. Woke up at 3 a.m. again. Probably not going to sleep again tonight, honestly. No! That sucks. Is it just tough to sleep at the moment? Or is it like not good weather where you're at? I feel for you, dude. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. It is. I tried for like 2 hours. I'm having the time of my life resting. I was working since I came home from till New Year. My throat is hurting. This probably not helping. Damn. Yeah, I started work again this week, and today just felt really rough. I'm so tired. Streaming doesn't feel tiring right now, but I know after I'm done streaming, I'm just gonna be a little wreck boy. And with that, this court is adjourned. Fell from the roof, and then I got scolded from her that I'm not careful and stuff. At least she's looking out for you. It turns out that Frank Sowit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congrats. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie. My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. I was the one who got off the hook. Hey, I was the one who got off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Also, you always stream pretty late for me. What's the current time in your country? It's currently 8... Well, it's pretty much going to be 9 p.m. pretty soon. Well, she's just weird. You don't understand this. It's just weird stuff for me that someone does care and it's honest stuff. I don't know the stuff. This is the first time. That's okay. It's okay for it to be weird for you. I'm just going to tell you now it's normal when someone cares. Even your friends. Although my friends will laugh at me if they heard that I fell off a roof. And then they'll ask if I'm okay. Also, yes, it's getting nighttime. I don't want the bugs to come into the room. A present for me. Oops. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. And put it in mementos. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The clock? I mean, because she kept the clock with her, right? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thank you. Hope that made him feel a little better. Well, it's not normal because I only experience the worst all the time. I'm used to the best stuff now, so I'm confused. That's okay. I'm pretty stoked for you that you're able to have this positive, lovely experience with a lady, right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams! Right. Listen. Learn. Grow. Strong. Well, never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Well, drink? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. Whatever, I'm into her, I just don't want to admit it. It makes sense, doesn't it, right? What? Whatever, I'm into her, I just don't... whether I'm into her? Yeah. Whether I'm into her, I just don't want to admit it. That makes sense, doesn't it, right? Yeah, it does make sense. Because you're, gonna open yourself up for more pain. Like, that's how your brain sees it, because you've only experienced the negatives. And that's fine. It's okay. Honestly, the what also makes me feel like you didn't say what you meant to say. Oh, more pain? Like, I mean, that's part of the reason why you put blocks in front of other people, right? Like, you don't want to experience that pain. That's why you don't want to admit it, because you're afraid that that'll happen again. Even though she is proving herself to keep trying and keep caring and stuff. Right? Or is that a bad read? Maybe I'm projecting. Sorry. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Brand new episode has been added. Ten save points. Bloop. Okay. How many chapters in Phoenix Wright? 5? Five episodes. Cool. I'd say maybe like 2-3 streams per episode. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. Have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. So much love for the sisters. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. They are sisters, right? I haven't played this game in a very long time. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold the evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue to Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting till then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting for you, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5, 9:27 a.m. September 5, 8:57 p.m. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed all those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not configured. What? Cogniferous of my background. Cogniferous? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Pink-haired man. Red, white, blue. America, America. September 5, 908, Fane Co. Law Offices. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me? She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, maybe she's in her office. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia's okay. Oh, I have to go back. Sorry, I have to actually click back. That smell. Blood. Sis, someone's there. Chief. Chief! Chief! I forgot that I had to relive this again. I know, I remember this too, and it's like, fuck. Ah! Sorry, Aldwin. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out of the cold. I left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. I wasn't configurous of this. That's the first time I heard of that word. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade. Until she finally was cold. Chief. Yay, it lights up! Oh, buddy, oh boy. That's brilliant. I don't have to tap my thing all over my stylus all over the place. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She found her sister. Yep, Maya found Mia. And died instantly. The Thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Murder weapon! Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass What? The glass light stand. Wow, the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court records. Nothing else that seems to clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. A word is written in blood on the scrap of piece of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to court paper. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. Find out what the girl was doing here. Interesting. The check is cool. I wonder what else. I guess we can go back. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. No, she didn't run on me. Yeah. Ah, shit. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let's... You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. Are there any music videos that's like your favorites? That's a good question. Like just a music video? Now I gotta like go through the track of music videos that I like. In the end, the thing was really good for me. I don't know why. Now it looks like really weird CG stuff. But it was a great song. I was really just in love with that song as a kid. One music video that stuck in my brain because not because it was good, but it was because it fucked me up as a kid was Enemy by Fozzy. You know Chris Jericho the wrestler, his band. They made a music video called Enemy, and it was about a dude in a wheelchair who climbed to the top of a building and then jumped off the building. It was really dark. Really, really dark. It did not sit well with me as a child. Yeah, for some reason, In the End's like the only music video, lol. Do you have a favorite one? What are people's favorite ones? Do you remember Californication? What was that one? My desktop audio is... Oh shit, I'll think I'll watch it? Please don't. Which one was the Californication one? Desktop audio is closed, so that's fine. Oh, the swimming video game? Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, Californication one was real good. Sorry, I can see that now, damn. Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal. I know it was just them playing music and shit, but that was really cool. Like, just the vibe and the energy of that was really great. For all y'all Filipinos out there, Order Taker by Parokya ni Edgar, because that was just all wrestling memes and shit, so that was really fun. It was like a video game with the band numbers. Yeah, I remember that. It's cutting edge of the time, Lamau. It looks like PS2 now. But think about it. At the time, the PS2 was out. So the fact that they made a music video for that, fucking hilarious. Yeah, Order Taker was good. How are things going? Because mine just decided to fix itself. It's going good for me. I think it's very good. It's going real good for me. And that's as vague as I'm going to put it. Things have been good outside of work. My favorite's the Mr. Kill Myself one by Svelts. It's dark, frenetic, flashing lights everywhere. I really like it. Catches the theme of the song pretty well. I'm going to have a quick look at it and see what that looks like. But I'll type in, I think it's Enemy by Fozzy. That's the one with the music video if you want to watch it. And then there's also Order Taker by Edgar. Music video. Oh, I see. It's kind of weird. Oh, fuck! I almost forgot. This one was a good one. I'll send more. Have you searched video clip, by the way? I have not. What is that? Mabu by Pup. That's a good one. 10 out of 10. It's just a feel good, kind of sad, but like it's a great song. It's about the band leaders, the singer of the band's car, who was pretty much dying. So they sent the car to a demolition derby, and then it's just the music video of that. And the song is about the car, because the car's name is Mabu. That's just a very feel-good video. Oh, like if you're going to search for the clip I mentioned. No, I actually don't use video clip. I just went on YouTube. I think I found a re-upload of it here. I think Pup Dark Days is also good. Doesn't really stick in my head as much. There's one Pup song that was really fucking sad. Oh, Sleep in the Heat. If you want a song that's gonna like destroy you, Sleep in the Heat is good too. Especially with the music video, because that was about his dog that passed. And DVP. And you know, honestly, Pup music videos are pretty good. Anything by Pup. The music videos, anything. I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge fanboy nerd of Pup. You can send the name in the chat, okay? DVP by Pup. And what was the other one? Sleep in the Heat. So those are my music videos that I like, that I can think of off the top of my head. I know there's so much more. Honorable mention, Papa Cologne. I think I spelled Cologne wrong. That's also just a funny thing. The Parokya ni Edgar songs or the Filipino songs, those are just very specific interests. So it's kind of, you know, it's okay if you don't like it. It's kind of weird. Does Papa Cologne have double meaning? What could the double meaning be? Papa Cologne? Lol. Oh, that's not where my headset is. Oops. That's not where my batteries are. The batteries to my headset just died. Give me a second. I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, it does make sense. But also, that wasn't really like a huge thing culturally, right? Like, it's all about trying to get the girls and using the cologne to get with the girl. Now, let me pull up the lyrics. I guess so. I hadn't thought about it until now. I mean, it does. It's actually kind of not. It's kind of funny if you put it that way. Okay. Nandito na ang Papa, do-do-do-do, Papa Cologne, Papa Cologne. Nandito na ang Papa, Papa, Papa Cologne. Mga amoy mayaman, di na paparisan, di na mahihirapan, diretsyo ng kanto. No, I mean with the lyrics, it's just, here's the dude about to go to jail. If that was like their whole thing and the whole album, and that was just like a backing track, because it is just a commercial, right? Maybe there's something else within that album that like forced it to go through, and like made him go to jail. I don't know. We can kind of probably build something against that. Because it was just a commercial. That's the whole point of the song. Karaoke, I didn't even have to redeem channel points. I don't even think I have that as channel points anymore. Sorry, it's just a good song. I'm gonna listen to the shit out of that right now. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I don't want to risk the copyright. Anyway, shoutouts to the Parokya and Edgar. They're fucking hilarious. So all this again. It's so good. I've been listening to Guitarra so much, dude. It's been so nice. And like, oh, dude, Aldwin, I'll suggest to you a band. I actually don't know how you can find their music. I don't know if you ever heard of Kala. They were family friends of mine who made music. And they like charted the Filipino charts. It was great. Their song Jeepney was my favorite. Well, not really. I loved, yeah, hold on. I'll put up Jeepney by Kala. If it's after 2007, I probably haven't heard of it. I think it was 2005 that they released the stuff. Because we left 2008, and their music was definitely way before we left. Am I a drum and bass enjoyer? Not a huge one. I don't listen to drum and bass. Like, I don't just sit down and listen to it. I need to be doing something while I'm listening to drum and bass, like either working out, running, not driving. For driving, I like songs with lyrics. I can sing along to it. But I don't mind it. I can appreciate drum and bass. It's just not my number one thing. Kala are friends of yours. So the guitarist and the keyboard player are my cousins, I think. I just remember going into their house and having their studio in there and being like, hell yeah, this is cool. And then they released their EP and we're like, hell yeah, this is cool. And then they released their album and we're like, hell yeah, this is cool. And then the music video and we're like, what the fuck, this is insane. And then they had some issues from what I heard about it. Like the lead singer didn't want to sing for them anymore. And that really caused problems because his voice is so specific to the music. Like, it was really... Like, if you listen to the songs, like, it's so... His voice is so just built for the music that they made. Well, I mean, it's always lead singer, isn't it? I mean, yes and no, because I don't know the full story, so I don't really want to blame it on him. But, I mean, it's a disagreement, right? So they disagreed with the other members in the band. It was a whole band thing, and if the band didn't continue, then, you know... It wasn't... I don't think it was just him. I'm sure there was other responsibilities to take around. Okay, sorry, back to the game. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. The reception desk, I usually sit here. You've heard of Jeepney? Oh god, what a good song. The door of the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. The surface for the client is leather, a real luxury model. Is that everything? That's the desk. Oh, the painting, I guess. A large painting, I guess you'd call it modern art. Okay, let's... I would like to move back into the room so I can get all the check marks. Oh, we can examine the rest of it. Chief had a particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Yeah, that's fair. I fully support that. Fanco ledger book. Everything is written here. Chief's ultra neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes for a good bit of money. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police, please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from the outside window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, did I fuck up? I know it's a point and click and stuff, but still. Died instantly. Crusted with blood. Death's door seem to be the remains. Okay, I guess they want you to find everything first, right? Because that's... It would suck if you don't find everything. Computer. She was never good with machines. All she used this PC for was email. She picked up the ancient model from a garage sale, particularly for nothing. Practically for nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. So no spoilies, but I'm gonna be so heartbroken to find out if Mia was a murderer. The paper penguin also moves a mouse, or no? Oh, so penguin doesn't move a mouse. I'm playing on my Switch, so I haven't really I don't know how to program that to Bongo Cat, Mania Cat. Penguin moves for WASD. So after Phoenix Wright, I think we're gonna do either Fist of the North Star or BioShock. And if we're gonna play games on my PC, it's gonna be a lot of this. Because I'm gonna bind it to WASD, so whatever type of game we move or we're moving, that'll be the main thing. We did it for Tetris one stream. It was really good. It looked good, but like the main issue is that I don't play a lot of games with my keyboard. I'm always either on a controller because I'm jumping between consoles. Let's talk. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. She was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yeah, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote this message. She wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back piece of this paper. The back of this receipt. Holy fuck. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Wee woo wee hoo wee oo wee oo. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! But it looks cute with that hand. Thanks. You can shout outs to Bizzlebites for that, or Donut. She's the one who brought the idea to me. Just wanted to say that for the first time in 2 weeks I had lunch and I feel really happy with myself. Hell yeah! I skipped dinner, but progress is progress. Hell yeah for progress! We can't expect you to be perfect on the first day. Or the first time you do something good, right? So that's progress. Good job on eating. I don't know what issues you're going through, but I know that could be a very big barrier to some people, so... That's good. That's good, Jack. That's really good. Dick. Sorry, nostalgic about these characters. That's okay. Detective Gumshoe. Alright. God, what should his accent be? Oh yeah, I'm Detective... I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe. What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. Got a person saying they saw a murder? Must have been the woman I saw. All good there. I don't. Just don't move. Just stay still. Do what you want, but just don't move. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. I woke up with vomiting, and I was like, all right, I need to change that. Good. I also don't really know why I kind of stopped eating. I started waking up late, and I think my depressed brain started doing that when I noticed I was barely eating. Dude, hey, that's really good that you saw something wrong and you tried, and you're doing things to change that, and like you're taking the steps towards it. Especially with like depression and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to give many hints and tips and stuff because I'm not professional, I'm not licensed. But as long as you're, you know, trying to take care of yourself as best as you can, and you're getting the help that you need, even just by asking people to help you, that's always a start. Continue trying. The best thing you can do is to keep trying for yourself. Whoa, excuse me? This word, Maya. This with Maya here, does it mean anything to you? Does it mean anything to you? That's my name. What? I don't like Gumshoe's accent. I know what I'm gonna do. The victim drew this here. Note in her own blood, you see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct. Ma'am. What? I gotta fix Gumshoe's voice. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. I gotta go now, paper. Hope you enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Dude, thank you, Aldwin. Guys, shout out to Aldwin. Let me just do a shout out for you, fam. Dude is a brilliant artist. Go follow him if you can. Check out his stream. He played chess recently. Hopefully he's going to do some more art streams. No pressure though. But give him a follow and it's going to be lit. Have a good one, my guy. Hopefully everything's chill where you're at. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, thanks. We'll do soon. Yeah, I said that in an event channel and a friend said if you never self-harmed or tried, yeah, a food disorder will definitely do that. So I was like, all right, something really needs to change. Later, my guy. Yeah. And let's hope, let's hope it stops here and that you can attack it and like prevent any disorder from actually developing. But I think it sounds like you're in a good enough place where you're going to continuously work for it. So I'm going to be here for you as well. And I'm sure other people in the chat are going to cheer you on for that and make sure that you're going to keep working on yourself and getting better. Because that's really all we can ask for, right? Like, I've kind of come to a realization recently as well that, like, half of the shit that we do needs to matter for us and it needs to make us happy. And we can't do that if we're not taking care of ourselves the best we can. But it's also understanding that it's really hard to take care of yourself. So you just got to keep trying. So you got this, Jack. You got this. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. That's really sweet of you, thanks. It's no big deal, honestly. The fact that I could even just like talk to someone whoever, I forgot where you're from, and actually like try to give you support. I appreciate that this platform has given me that opportunity, but also like you supported me a lot by being in the streams and stuff, and you never come across like an asshole or like a dickhead or something. So I would like to, at least give you kind words if possible. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. It's the only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? That sounds like it was fun. Well, I know... What? Skipped. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Okay, wow, Mia. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's chill. It's okay. It's kind of true. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. And that's pretty much it, right? Awesome. Let's talk. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolyte? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. I'm spirit medium? God, I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence, yes. The clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. Like it had been evidence in a case. Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spiritual world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into that stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were the first class too. Or first class too. Ah, my leg. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all? Are you watching any of the runs and games done quick? I haven't been paying attention this year. What games have they been playing? Because surely they have like the usual Metroid stuff and whatever. Are they doing anything new and fun? Like any random like newcomers? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Wait, if I accept this, do I just lose the game? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. I enjoyed the Serious Sam 4. Serious Sam 4 one. And the Beast Wars that a person I know did. Oh! A friend of yours did one of the games? Hell yeah! I would love to like do an awesome game. I would like to speedrun a game. Not sure which one would be fun. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Pretty much. It's murdered 2 things. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Yeah, I also submitted a Jet Set Radio and a Brazilian Marathon, and I'm hyped about it. Hell yeah! Hopefully they accept it. Remember that receipt? No idea. I trust you. Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Grossberg Law Offices! The person actually reached out to me, so I believe it'll be accepted. Hell yeah! Ooh, big time! According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention... Sorry. I run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny they don't look like they've ever been read. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of potted plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. No clues here. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell here's got some money to burn. Is that it? Okay. I guess we'll move back. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you over there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the name, Mr. Wright. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right! At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're here. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's see, what can we look at? Maya's office potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordeline Stricta, pal. Who's that? The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. Only thing it's missing is Mia. Aww. Are we not gonna take this to note? I guess we can't move, huh? This guy's blue, so am I. Is he saying that he's depressed? He wears a blue suit. Oh, actually, yeah, he is also probably a bit depressed because his lawyer, his chief died. Someone he clearly cares about a lot. Yeah. How about Miss Faye? Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, huh? Nah, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death. 9 p.m. Blood force trauma. Instantaneous. Jesus. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why would you say that? The city's prosecutor Edgeworth is on prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth? I know who Edgeworth is, but let's play along. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. This accent's gonna go all over the place. Get used to it. Wait, you don't know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. That's how old I got these burns on my hands. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I'm just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Oh, it's a triangle. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's onto me. Well, tell him straight. If I tell him why I want, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ugh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're impressive. You're quite the detective. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Sorry. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the record conversation. Can we hear it? What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Clock. Sure, right now. It's not working. That's lame. I just take the clockwork out. Sorry, I have to put some papers inside. Papers is that evidence then. I'll leave you one of the... Yeah. Cool. You answered all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thanks. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Hear himbo. I know, he's the best. Even as a kid, I really liked Gumshoe because he was so just like blindly for good. He wanted the best of things. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name is Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Ah, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know her better and try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay Miss May a visit. That's everything. Let us move. Can I save? Oh my god, I can. Perfect. Have I ever played Hotline Miami? No, but I have seen gameplay. I think I saw... Shit, was it Jesse Cox that played it? Or was it the Beard Bros that played it? One of them. I watched a gameplay of them. I'd give it a shot. It looks fun. Don't think I'll play it on stream though. Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth. Right. Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. The story is mysterious and interesting. And the soundtrack bops. I know the soundtrack bops. That's a lot of people talk about when they think about Hotline Miami. Bum, 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 bum. There's a screwdriver hiding in the door. I wonder what's inside. Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Bong, glass of wine on a table. Someone must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fane Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. A bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Painting. Nope. Painting. A still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't it be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Another plant. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but all that extend my floral knowledge. Why do we keep talking about our plant knowledge? What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Cool. Let's talk to Miss May. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe and observe at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, that bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me, I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Well, I mean, is it gonna stop me? But I'm a witness, police witness. Do you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies. Okay, yeah, so we're done here. Let's go back to Maya. Well, yeah, let's go back to Maya. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to present it. Hey, got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Damn. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Aw. Thank you. That was really somber and sad. Damn, game. Damn. To the lawyer's office. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here and see if he comes back. That was the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yep, well, yep. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ah-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? You refused me before I even got the chance to ask. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Sorry, I'm not buying. Jeez. Well, there's nothing I can present besides, yeah. These don't make sense to represent, so I guess... Oh, do we not have, No, we don't. We don't have Maya's, thing. Alright. Time to tell her we're gonna be her lawyer. September 6th, 3:24 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well... God, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Why are we lying to the... Why are we... What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh, sorry, it was a new thing. She can still be alive. Your mother? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. You saw the new Bomb Rush Cybertrunk Cyberfunk trailer? Yes! I actually did! Wait. Hold on. Bomb Rush is the thing, right? Bomb Rush is the new game. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah, I did. Cool. Sorry, I just blanked on there for a second. But I didn't see the full trailer. I saw some stuff on TikTok. And I heard there's going to be skateboards, or BMX, and skateboards. So that's going to be cool. I would love to give it a shot. When it comes out. When does it come out? I didn't see the thing. I was talking about the police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Fucking insane, honestly. 2022? Oh, hell yeah! So we can get it this year. Okay, I'll probably jump on it on the release and play it. That's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to give it a shot. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. It's 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. We got you, girl. We'll figure this out. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Whew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what's inside the strange woman's drawer? Never, that's such a weird thing to ask. It is when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Well, actually, I was never a roomkeep. I was never a butler, so I'm not gonna do my voice. I was gonna say I could make it my voice since I was a housekeeper, but this is more of a butler or a bellboy. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. I might ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of the Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of the Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Maya literally just told you! That was his name, my sister told me. Cool. Evidence. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to court record. Oh, Mr. Motherfucking White! I know! We're getting somewhere. Also, gathering evidence illegally. This is what this is. There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her room, in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. We gathered the evidence illegally. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, God, fuck, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, are you still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Court time. Court time. To be continued. Yo, this is a good time to stop. Save. 10 save points. Slots. Alright. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 1. Guys, we are going to end it here for today. Thank you so much for everyone who came by and stopped by. Let's hit that goodbye screen. Moving things quite along. And let's see who's online. See if we can raid someone today. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for Crovey for the tarot read. Appreciate that big time. No, I can't really stay for a stream, so I'm probably not gonna raid. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next stream. It's probably gonna be Tuesday next week. I'm quite busy in the weekends now. I think my stream schedule will just be Tuesday and Thursdays for this whole year, until I can find a better way to implement the third stream day. And we're still quite a ways away from getting that partner. You know, I kind of want to grow everything else before we even like try to aim for those goals and get my own goals going. But I appreciate everyone who came by. Thank you so much for seeing again. It's nice to see you, David Jacques, now Moraz Jacques, Peachy. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing good. Alden was dope to hang out. Penguin was here too earlier. That's fine. That people had to go. Actually, is anyone playing? No, if we jump into Phoenix Wright, it's actually going to be kind of spoilery. It's okay. We're going to stop here. Guys, thank you for coming by. I'll see you next week. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Hopefully y'all have a good rest of the week. Survive the work week if you can. It is very early on in the year, so there's no pressure to be amazing or out of this world. Take care of yourselves, big time. Look after yourselves and make sure that you are doing what you can for yourselves. And I'm trying to do that for myself as well. I'm trying to get my health back up and do things right. And it's a process. Things gotta come each other one at a time. But good things do happen. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming by. Alright. Bye-bye.